What's up, guys? He's right. The chat doesn't lie. It says Brandon, and then it says Bruce. So Brandon wins. And also, Bruce, to answer your question, there's probably not one here. You text me. So Bruce, according to his chat log, says it first for him, but for us, for me, it shows Brandon said it first. There we go. What's going on? Your voice doing okay, man? Huh? It's probably just the microphone again. Could be doing that sometimes. Nobody. It's so funny. I think on both posts, because everybody pretty much ran back their teams. Both posts, there's not a comment claiming a team. Yeah, neither of them has a comment saying a claiming team. Pretty much everybody just ran back their teams, and there was like 5 teams left. So if like a few of the guys would have been awake last night, I'm gonna watch the video after this to hear what my voice sounded like. But if last night we could have ran back, if I would have like known that we were gonna have so many people that were gonna be down to keep going with this case. I was almost planning to do like see like if maybe like if some of you guys want to do a why does it show 2 different starts? Oh, there we go. I was thinking about doing like if we do one box or something like that after this. Whoa, that's loud. We did like a one box cereal or something like that. That'd be fun. Excuse me. Sound off if you're here, guys. Sound off. I'm just kidding. You don't have to. But please like the stream. I see 5 of you guys just did it right away, and I really appreciate you guys doing that. The 5 of you that came in and just liked the stream off the jump without me having to ask, you guys are awesome. So this is going to be a really quick break because it's only 2 boxes. I think I got everybody. Oh, I need to send on Facebook to the couple guys that are on there. So it looks like I got pretty much everybody in here. I'm really curious to hear what my voice sounded like though. You guys all said that I sounded like I was sad. That's so funny. Not sad at all. Actually in a good mood. Life is going good this week. I'm enjoying this week. It's fun because I've been doing stuff part of the shop now. So like after I'm done with this, I sorted the break, but then I'm doing like some stuff with the shop involved with the shop. So it's kind of been feeling like I don't know how to say it. It's kind of gratifying to be doing something other than just breaks, you know. I I really wish we could do archives series. I've been seeing lots of cool cards posted. And I wish we had like YouTube had a random, like, when people search for a break that they would come in here, because we could easily probably do something after this if you guys want to, like, but in the chat you guys can kind of like start coming up with ideas if anybody wants to do something after this. I'd be down to do it. Well, I know I can make archives work. It's just getting people that want it. Not everybody likes archives. That's the problem. I've always loved it. It's just always been a very difficult to fill type of a thing. But yeah, show me whatever you saw someone do. Maybe it's a good idea that even people that aren't that into it would want to do. And the nice thing about doing it on YouTube like this is I don't need to what do you call it? It could be really a risk type break. So I don't have an app that's telling me we have to ship a card to you guys. So you could do something that's fun. You could even do like a $10 Raz for $1. We could even do that because it's not illegal to do Razes on YouTube. Everybody do $10 and randomize it, and whoever wins gets the box, the auto. Could do fun stuff like that after breaks. So if you guys ever want to think of doing things, don't be afraid to bring it up in the chat and get some people down to do it. I was almost saying I'd like to do a 1 box finest and do like, it'd be what if you did a 10 spot cereal, it'd be $45 a spot because we're selling them for $4.50 on our shelves. So it'd be $4.50. We could like do a 1 box. That'd be fun, but gotta get 10 spots sold for it, and we don't have a never ending. We don't have a cycle. People like you get on Whatnot and stuff that come through to try. You don't get the random scroller that's like, oh, I'll get a spot. But who knows? Maybe we'll end up. Maybe somebody will contact us one day, and we'll get on the app that we would like to go on, and then we'll be able to do stuff like that. All right, I think this has been almost plenty of time for everybody to get in here. What's going on? Why is my iPad going off? I'm not even getting text. Pick one player, 30 spots. Do 10 boxes. You pick one player, 30 spots. With you also getting 3 random players. Price at $39 for one. Yeah, I don't hate that. That's a good idea. Because so then you get 3 players for $39. 4 players, right? So they pick a player. But how do they pick the player? What if people want the same player? What if everybody wants, Corbin Carroll? Is it like you randomize the order of draft? So it's like a draft almost. 30 people get to pick a spot. The 8 goes down the list. Yeah, I think it would be better to do everybody buys and then randomize an order for a draft, and then they could pick their players. So that way, everybody's not like, oh, I didn't get the first spot, so then they don't buy in. I think it'd be cool to do that because like say everybody wants Corbin Carroll, and then the first person comes against Corbin Carroll, you're gonna have a lot of people that won't get in just because Corbin Carroll got picked already. So then you could do it to where you have 30 people, they all buy, and then we randomize for the draft order. So it's like a fantasy draft, but for players. You could even have it to where they draft all of them after that. So it didn't have to be random 3. You could literally have it to where 30 people draft 4 players each. That would be kind of cool, but that would be kind of probably. Well, actually, I could use the other screen. So I could have the desktop screen pulled up like this, and I could just have all the names on the thing where everybody could see the names. And then as people take names off, you just delete them off. And then we could be like 2 weeks later. That would be fun. Maybe I'll think of something, make it more unique to us. I like the draft idea as much as Brandon likes to act like it would take forever, which it probably would. But if I have the list up there, and then we just put a timer, do a 1 minute timer. The first 30, you get 3 minutes, and then after that, it's 1 minute timer. Yeah, we're full, but I'm just letting everybody come in. Yeah, you like how I threw it into like my rant, Brandon? I was in the middle of the rant, and then I just said, in 2 weeks later. All right, I think that's enough time. What do you guys think? We got 11 people in the room. I think that's everybody. Where's Raider at? Raider needs to. Well, I guess Raider probably doesn't want to be in here because he hit that red without watching. See all of these right here? I have to sort all these, not just alphabetically by first name, but Jordan also alphabetically sorts last name. So you have to do the last name, but then you even have to alphabetically sort the last name even further. So it goes like A. So if it's like Andrew Abbott, it's like A, and then he's in the A, and then it goes to the B, and then then it's like it keeps going the letter to where you get it alphabetically. It was actually pretty hard because my brain kept malfunctioning. People with the same letter on their first and last name was confusing me. All right, let's do this. Good luck, everybody. Oh wait, no, hold on. I need to get supplies. Everything will be shipped out tomorrow morning too, just so you guys know. For anybody that's shipper, there's already been stuff that's been shipped out, but every single thing that up until tonight will be shipped out tomorrow. So if anything, so if you're like, oh, is this shipped yet? Just know that yes, anything before tonight, everything from the night, even tonight, will be shipped out tomorrow. So there will be nothing to be shipped. I can't wait till we have the website purchases because then you guys will just have the website, which will give you guys tracking and all that stuff. All right. Good luck, guys. The heck? I'm really sad. This is gonna go really fast. So let's try and think of something to do after this. A little 2 box break is gonna feel like it took no time at all. Oh, weird. Is it?
That's what she said.
Is it that one? I couldn't hear it, so tell me if that was the right one. Was that the right? Was that the right one, Bruce? He told me about it, Eric. I have to like, cause it's in like the little, it's in a weird spot, so I have to get the yard rake to be able to reach it. So after the break, I'll be going and grabbing that. Why does this chair feels like it's shorter now? I don't understand what's happening. But yeah, I'll take care of it, bud. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's move this over here to that. There you go. That looks better. Tommy, Brett Lauder, rookie. Kobe Mayo, rookie. Sausage Fingers. Gonna be our first X Factor. Amador, debut. Alcantara, uncommon refractor. Seiya, uncommon. Upside down out of 250. Pete Alonso for the Mets. Maybe I'll just go like that. It's hard for me. It doesn't. I'm gonna have this screen still here. It's hard for me when I can't see the main screen to see what you guys are seeing. Because I have to hold my hands at a weird angle for it to stay on camera for you, because he kind of has the camera really low. Come on. We didn't get an oil spill. So we're definitely, well, definitely is probably not the right word. But we should see an oil spill. Nacho Arrivals insert for the Braves. McCutcheon creators for the Pirates. Uncommon Adley. Connor Norby, rookie for the Marlins. Langford. I don't know. Kurtz, rookie. Jace Jung on the rare. Will Wagner for the Blue Jays, X Factor rookie. This looks like it's black. It is. Zach Neto to 15 for the Angels. Dang it. I tried to hook Brandon, who's been getting the Angels up. He didn't want to get him again. That's sick. I forget who got the Angels. I think it was Bruce. That's actually a sick card. Yeah, that was Bruce. He did the closeout mojo. We haven't had a closeout mojo in a long time. First closeout mojo in a long time, and he gets an out of 15. Will Wagner, how's he been playing? I know he had a little bit of hype when he got called up before because of his dad. Well, there's your slump buster. Finest either like will make your slump worse, or it'll like get you out of it. Sweating the autos, huh? Salvador Perez, J Rod, Jacob Wilson, rookie. Kyle Tucker, Keuchel, Brent Rooker, looks like a rare. Yep, Brent Rooker rare. There's a Nico Horner to 200. Mike Trout creators, Max Muncy debut, and an uncommon CJ Abrams. I like that Max Muncy's got a bunch of cards right now. It's been a decent Cubs case. Cubs have been getting cards. Yeah, green auto. There's our other auto. I'm just gonna sweat them just because we only have 2 boxes. Might as well sweat the autos. Stephen Kwan, Hyesung Kim, Manny Machado, Relvis Martinez rookie, Sal Frelick on the X Factor for a rare X Factor, the Brewers, which was Brewers. Christian Yelich for them as well. Trey Sweeney to 99 for the Tigers. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Uncommon Verlander and Drew Thorpe. Common refractor rookie. You got the White Sox. Oh yeah, it's Andrew. You got all the $8 teams. I didn't want to have a low numbered serial, so I put the teams I know he's been buying. I put them at $8, and it worked. Someone grabbed all 3 or 4 of them. They're like, "Hey, are all those teams $8?" I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Sweet, I'll take them." It's an uncommon Derek. Derek didn't come in just to spite me because it's late. He was trying to get me to go earlier, but he forgets that I have a wife and a kid. That I can't just leave my kid at the house. Gunnar Henderson. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie. Schwallenbeck, Rivals. Mark Vientos, uncommon. Let's see. What should we show, the auto or the number card? Wyatt Langford to 125 for the Rangers. Devers. That's an ouch for Hazzy. And our autos for the Braves. Schwallenbach. What a weak first auto. That's also Raider. I feel like Raider will like that Langford. What do you guys think? I don't know. He doesn't like anything, it seems. All right. I guess it's time to start taking the not low numbered stuff off the board. We had a 5 auto box in this case. Remember that? It's been a good case. Kobe Mayo, Creators Chisholm, Colt Keith on the uncommon, Max Muncy rookie, Drew Thorpe rookie, Schwallenbach, McCutcheon X Factor, Matt Shaw color match to 150. There you go, Brandon. And there's a Brant Herder. He said there will be no Tigers auto, but guess what? There was a Tigers auto, Tigers auto, Tigers auto. What is that? Right there. What's that? Is that an auto? What's that? It's a numbered auto? Numbered auto. Numbered auto. I hope he's watching this. He's gonna pull a Raider on me though and be like, but it's a Brant Herder. All right, so that box was I guess top sees out of 15 and sees that as probably the banger Good luck, everybody. Last box of the case. Last potential finest only break. I don't even know if we'll have another finest break unless we do like a $1 cereal after this or something. But it probably, if we do, it'll be mixed into a mixer of some sort. Otherwise, I think this with Chrome obviously makes sense, right? It just does. I wish you had a bunch of leaf metal people like we used to and whatnot too. We could do like a $1 hit draft like we used to do. Remember those? Those are fun. Edgar Quero, Mero, Freeman, Walker, McLean, Castillo, Lubov, X Factor, Uncommon, Quero, Debut, Jackson Churio, Uncommon, and Uncommon Shane Bieber. You got a out of 150 Langford Raider Creators, and you got a Schwallenbach Auto. And that was it so far for you out of that box. Brooks Lee, rookie. Tom Marte. Jordan Westberg on the rare for the Orioles. Devers. We got a timeline of Reggie Jackson, Jace Jung arrivals, Sonny Gray, Uncommon. Nope. Jeremy Pena to 25, 7 out of 25 for the Astros. Pete. I don't remember who had the Orioles. They've been having them the whole time. I can't remember for some reason. Was it Derek? No. Oh, it's Doc. Doc has the Orioles. I don't know if Doc's even here. He hasn't said anything yet. Yeah. Dick Monk. We top load it just that way. It's easy for me to find it if you guys make a deal. I call him Dick Monk. Christian Campbell, rookie. Dylan Cruz, rookie. Tyler Locklear, rookie. Yoshida on the rare. That's cool looking. Nacho Alvarez, the 250 for the Braves for Raider. Ben Rice for the Yankees, arrivals. Rhett Lauder and an uncommon Rhett Lauder. The rare pictures are cool. I like that they did cool looking actual pictures now on the ones that are rare. Because didn't before, didn't they just have a different style? Now it's like an actual different picture. If I remember correctly. It's auto. The autos in the same spots of the are they mapped in these? They are. It was the same spot for the other box. Strider, Angel Martinez, Bryce Lewis, Sagassi. There's an X Fractor rare Manzardo for the Guardians. Quero X-Fractor. Let's see. Bryce Harper, Ayers Machado refractor, Ryan Bliss uncommon, and the Orioles just stay getting cards to 99. He said he could have it. All right. There you go, Raider. He's gifting it to you. I just have a marker in my. I just set over. How weird. I had it in my pocket. Set down. Whatever. I'll probably remember. I'll make sure I remember. Try and remember where I put it. Are we not going to get an oil spill? That's kind of crazy. What's that? Unless I didn't notice it in one of the first boxes. He said he'll get. He said you could have it. James Wood. Fractor auto is gonna be Reese Hines. So boring. Brandon Nimmo to 150. Christian Campbell arrivals. Aaron Judge creator. Refractor. And then Darren Baker uncommon. Well, hopefully this other auto is a banger because this is a boring way to end this case. I haven't watched any other cases, so I don't know if this is typical from what we've seen out of all this case so far for it to end this way. Alcantara, Jackson Jobe, that Shaw, Brooks Lee, Ben Rice to 150 for the Yankees, Ellie De La Cruz, Roki Sasaki to 99, Pascantino uncommon. Our auto is going to be a Fergie Jenkins for the Cubbies. Well, that kind of ended mid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I saw it or maybe I didn't. I don't remember. If I got it one or not. I might have not noticed it when we got one. The out of 15 is? Oh, I just can't see it. That's why I try to look at it. I was like, is that the oil spill? It usually has like a look to it where you could see the oil kind of gloss on it. Are you sure this one is? The black just looks like black like that. So the black's the most lame oil spill there is. That's lame. They should have done better than that. It usually looks. You can tell it's usually an oil spill because it's got like a look of oil. So this year sucks. That's it. That's the boring one. Two boxes is never what I like to do. This is why I don't post 2 box breaks because that feels so just like, bleh. Even though we got an out of 15 and out of 25, I think it's just because we're so used to seeing so many hits to have so few cards come out. It was uncommon. Uncommon. Ben Rice to 150. Yankees finally got a card. Evan Jorg, that's insane. Brooks Lee X Factor. Brandon Nimmo to 150. And Zardo X Factor. Edgar Cuero X Factor. Nacho to 250. Gunnar Henderson to 99. Westberg, rare. It's going to go to Raider. Pete Alonso to 250. Devers out of 200. Self Relic X Factor. That's a rare X Factor. Drew Thorpe Refractor. Uncommon. Chase Young, rare. Will Wagner X Factor. Sausage Finger, Uncommon X Factor. Alcantara, Uncommon Refractor. Reese Hines, Schwellenbach, out of 200. Rare, Nico Horner. Matt Shaw, Uncommon, out of 150. Color Match. Trey Sweeney, this is a Uncommon X Factor to 99. Langford to 125. Creator. Brant Hunter to 75. Auto. Fergie Jenkins, auto for the Cubbies. Out of 15, uncommon, potential oil spill, Zach Neto. Out of 25, rare, Jeremy Pena. And then out of 99, Roki Sasaki, debut, color match for the Dodgers. Dodgers did good in the case. Overall, got throughout the case, got good stuff. The black out of 10, maybe yours was then, Sean. When you get your, maybe that was an auto out of 10 that you got. Send Raider, will you send Raider my number off the air? Yeah. Does anybody want to do anything? Want to do a box or something? Personal of anything? You want to buy national packs? I don't know if I can do those right now like that. Talking about the silver packs? Do you want to, the ones that we have, the silver ones, right? I think we were doing $35 for a pack. So 3 of them would be, 3 times that. 90, 105. So you want to do 3 of that? You got a new bar? That's cool. Where's it at? And also, do you want to do 3 at that price? If anybody wants to do anything with any products or anything in personal, if you guys come up with some idea for a box, like I said, I'm down to do something because I don't want to just do whatever, We don't have Topps natty packs. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. They're $35 a pop. They're actually market's 40 on them, but we're pricing them at 35 with the breaks. But it's not Topps natty. Those are insane price probably. I wish we had those. Yeah, they're awesome. It's this right here. This right here. You want 3 of those? I'm doing 35 though, not 39. I'm just showing it just so you know that's specifically what it is. You want 3 of those? I will. Do you want 3 of those or Rowdy Cowboy? Great. That's funny. You type in Rowdy Cowboy and it just pops up. Grapevine. Damn, that place is cool. Oh, the outside is nice. It's like random. It looks like it's a pretty cool looking place. Anybody want to buy a personal of anything? And if you want 3, let me know, Raider. I don't know if you were thinking we had the Topps national packs, if that's what you were thinking I had, or I'm confused. I think he's at the bar. He can't hear me, so I'm gonna type it in. Derek, yep. So you finally saw? That's funny. I've had this one Bowman Hobby box. This would be fun. Give me a number from left to right, and give me a number. Raider. It's true because the one kind of that one kind of depressed you the last night's break, and then you end up getting something in this break. I want to get. What are those packs selling for, Raider? I want to get one off you. Right in the middle. This one right here, good. Just so you know, this one wanted to come with it, so I'm gonna go like this, just in case you want to get another pack. 1 second, Ben. This one good? Raider. Oh, he said. Oh, you'll take both. Okay. So these two. 1 second, Ben. Don't run off on me. I was gonna say I don't remember them ever being. They do it sometimes. They do numbers, so you're not wrong in that. But and then the hobby. Bowman hobby. I can't remember off the top of my head what he was selling them for. 300 is what we have them at for our shelf price. Yeah, I don't. I think it was a couple years they were numbered. Like that's why I was confused when you said that. But I was like, oh, they Topps be doing different stuff nowadays. So I didn't think it was anything less than that. And I know Sean's pretty good with checklists. All right, so these 2 packs, right, Raider? You want me to rip right now? They're not number, but they are out of. So you're not wrong, Sean. They are out of X amount. So like I remember whatever black is out of 10 or whatever. They are numbered, but or like the rare is out of like 10, and then uncommon's out of whatever, and then common is out of whatever it was. I can't remember how it goes, but yeah, you're not wrong in that sense. I said, hold on. What is market on Bowen Hobby right now? Let's see. I mean, I don't know if you've really ever come to our shop. He doesn't change the prices really on anything. So when it drops, if it goes up, he doesn't drop. Oh, they're $350 a box right now. So 300 is actually a good price for a hobby. But we could do something with the hobby box too, guys. Do 10 spots. Do a 10 spot cereal, $30 a spot or something. You want me just to ship them? If you want me to, I will. You don't have to rip them. I kind of, when I pulled this one, it kind of tore it right there, but it didn't open it at all. Do you want them just shipped, Raider? Oh, football was? That's interesting. I was like, wow, that's crazy, but okay. I was about to say that's a new thing. Raider having me ship. All right. Let me know when you want me to rip because it's only 4 cards, so it's going to go fast. If anybody wants to buy anything, you can go to our website and buy, or you can just ask me and send Venmo or whatever. This guy literally telling me to hold on, and then is like acting like I'm holding him up. Today. Oh no, not a good one. Tavian, St. Clair, and Genty. Oh no. This one better be better. Jeremiah Smith. Nolan Ryan to 99. Hey, it's Nolan Ryan, one of your favorite guys, but not insanely good. Damn it. I know, that's what I was thinking too, Raider. But there's potential nukes in them. I don't know anything about this guy right here, St. Clair. Is he him? Jeremiah Smith, I know somebody, right? That everybody wants. I'm not a big Ohio State guy, so I tend to not care for them. I know that's why I said at least out of anything, it's a Nolan Ryan, which I know that's not worth it much, but I know you like Nolan Ryan. So at least if it's gonna be some weak numbered card, at least it's Nolan Ryan. This is not the marker I had in my pocket. You will if you keep talking in the chat. You get points for talking and stuff like that. You just don't normally. You're normally not here. Back to work. Oh, Raiders ain't gonna hang out with us. Anybody want to rip anything else, or am I gonna be calling it night? Or do you guys want to do a Bowman hobby? Like I said, 10 spots, $30 a spot. 10. We could do a 1-box cereal, or we could do. You want to do a finest basketball? Hell yeah, I do, Sean. I want to rip stuff. 2 boxes was not enough for me. I'm chomping at the bit. I wish I would have planned 2 breaks for tonight. Or we could do like a leaf metal. Like I think leaf metal 150 would be what we did, like $15 a spot for a leaf metal or something like that. You're talking about. Wait, hold on. Let me look. So it's finest basketball hobby. Well, oh, so is that the delight? Delights are 180. Hobbies are 125. Okay, so I'll grab hobby. So you want one? You're getting one. Holy crap, we got a lot of that. I wish we had a basketball following. We could literally run as much as we wanted to if we did. They just load us down with that stuff. They give us so much basketball, and we don't have a big basketball following. We have a huge baseball following, and we get like very little. Anybody got the cojones for this? $13.50 for that. Insane. Also, it looks like we got this in. I don't know if this released today, but I'm gonna look at the price. I kind of want to get this for me. Yeah, I'll text them. Regular standard sleeves. Yep. All right, I said it. So you ready for this one? This is what you wanted, right? What's up, Blizzard? What's your username, Blizzard? Or is are you just someone that's hanging out watching, or do I know you? Are you somebody I know? Or are you just an alien from outer space? All right. This is it, Sean. Nice. Well, welcome in. Did you follow in through our posts or searching on YouTube? I didn't see your idea. You talking about Finest Delight basketball? Heck yeah, man. Oh yeah, no, I'm just curious if it was through our Facebook or if it was through YouTube. Like, oh, nice. Heck yeah, man. Um, sorry, I've been we are newer to YouTube, so I was curious if people actually find their way into rooms like this on YouTube or if it's just through links when I post on our social medias. That's smart. All right, you ready? Ready there, Sean? We're a shop located in Spokane, Washington, the Spokane Valley of Washington. Small card shop. That's awesome. I don't use YouTube too much other than to watch stuff that has nothing to do with sports cards, politics, religion, aliens, all those different things. We have a Michigan person in here. Let's do it. Good luck, bud. I'm gonna have to grab more top loaders and under down under. Oh, from Tasmania. I didn't even see that far. I just saw Detroit fan. Wow, that's awesome. Looks like you got a thick pack down there, but they've been tricking me with these packs with the baseball, so it's probably sure it's the same with this. There's the brown. Nice, Brandon. I love hockey cards. I know. I'm just saying that's cool. I don't know if I'm not confused. I'm not saying it's not. Do they not have the common uncommon situation going on with these? Doesn't look like they do. Tobias Harris, Michael Porter Jr., Daniel Clifford, Shearman, Kuzma. Not numbered. It's like a baby blue. X Fractor, Kuzma, and then a finishers. We gone worldwide. Tasmania. Yeah, we used to be on Whatnot. I used to be on Whatnot, and then I linked up with this shop, and so we went off of Whatnot because Whatnot is Whatnot. And then we were doing Instagram and stuff like that, but it wasn't where people weren't liking the interface. So we were like, okay, let's try YouTube, and it's just been so much better to do YouTube. Such a better app to stream on. I actually prefer it over Whatnot and all that also. Yeah, it's brand new. Just dropped today. Zachary, Topich. Also on the rookie auto. Halliburton. Oh, so that's not like a short print. Paul George refractor. Arrivals. It's like a die cut card. They got the die cuts going on in these. That's kind of cool. Kaishan. This is out of 99. Debut. This looks interesting looking too. It's weird how they did it completely different than baseball with the looks. I like it. I'm not hating this. It's got the well, I guess it's based off the look for the from back in it's gonna be based off previous finest basketball looks, right? So that's why it wouldn't look the same. Now I'm saying that out loud and I'm thinking about it. The base cards are ugh. They make me think of Saved by the Bell. That's all I keep thinking of. Yeah, see, like that it literally looks like the '90s on there. Jordan Clarkson, Jordan Poole, Freeman out of 175. Not a big basketball guy, so I don't know how to say some of these guys' names. Missy, I'm just doing a personal for you. There's Saw right there. Showstopper die cut. Arrivals. Pretty cool. These die cuts I'm liking. So we do pick your team, and well, with worldwide, with if we're doing breaks, I don't know. I'd have to ask him on the shipping for something like that. We do have a website for our like personal rips and stuff like that. But generally, we could for everybody in America, we just do we don't. It's a part of our pricing. But I guess we would have to look. We would probably just look and see what it costs to ship where you're at. But if you're buying personal, if you're doing a personal box, you could just go to our shop website and buy from there, and then obviously the internet, the website figures out what shipping would be that way. But if you were to get into like a pick your team break or something like that of ours, then that's different. I mean, that would be we'd have to figure out what the cost of that would be. Just because I wouldn't know. Yeah, I know he's supposed to be. I just don't know how to say it. Just like UFC, I know a lot of the fighters. I just don't know how to say their last name, pronounce it in a sense. I don't want to say it wrong. Cam Christie to 99. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we would figure something out. You know what I mean? Like if you were to buy like the $10 White Sox, and then it costs us $20 to ship. That would probably not be very lucrative business choice to make. Ryan Dunn debut. Terrence Shannon. Soon we will have. Well, we'll be putting the breaks on our website. So when people buy spots for it, they'll go. I'm gonna say I don't have enough top loaders for this right now. I'm gonna save. I'll top load stuff a little bit. We will have it to where people can just buy on the website, and the website will figure out shipping and everything for the people that buy. So once that happens, because we're opening a new shop, he just bought a huge new shop. It's huge. It's gonna be so nice. And once we transition over there, then we're gonna go just straight up website for the breaks, just because it'll just be easier. Obviously, we'll still offer other forms of payment, but website's gonna be the main way. We got red for you, bud. Got red. Maybe it's your auto. Yeah, you could do stuff like that too. Like he said, like buy something on the website, it could figure shipping, and if you want to just do like if you were ever gonna be a buyer like that. Appreciate you, Blizzard. Even if you just come by and hang out and talk with us, that's even appreciated. Hanging out and talking sometimes is better than anything. Irving, Castle, Refractor, Dwayne Wade, Showstopper. Oh, so you got a refractor and a non-refractor. Cody Williams, someone's rookie, obviously too. Appreciate you subbing. Yep. All right. Good luck, dude. Embiid, Scoot, Sexton. So it's not the auto. Dillingham is going to be your auto, and your red is going to be Jalen Brunson out of 5. Why couldn't it have been Pascal or somebody for you? Got an X Factor coming up. Dustin Jones, Arrival, Oso, and then Dylan Jones, X Factor debut. I don't know much about Dillingham, but I know people like it. Oh my gosh. Whew. Just dropping autos now. 4 out of 5. That's true too. You gotta think about the cost of it. It's not $450 like the baseball box is. Yeah, that's the thing too. Is I was saying that to somebody. I was talking about. I was like, right now you can get boxes that have potential, LeBron autos and stuff like that in them. And oh, I see. I see what the uncommons are. They look different. But you could get, LeBron autos and stuff like that. Buy $100 box and the chance at a LeBron auto next year when it's licensed. It's gonna be a lot different. The pricing is not gonna be the same. You're not gonna get these boxes for $125. I see what you're talking about. The little squigglies. They just don't say uncommon or common on the back of these ones. What's up with Oso? Is that guy good? Thanks, Sean. I appreciate you, bud. Everything will be available for pickup tomorrow, and everything will be shipped out tomorrow for anybody that's got shipping, and then all you locals, you guys can come in tomorrow, and everything will be here. Everything already was here except for tonight's for local pickup. That was a good box. Good box. All this football. Anybody else want to rip anything? Any hockey guys? Did this 2024? When did that drop? The SP. Well, Derek, the guy above you in the chat, Derek's a Tigers fan. I'm a Dodger fan, so you're gonna hate me. I'm Dodger fan, Seahawks fan, uh, Lakers fan, Trojans fan, Gonzaga fan. I think that's it when it comes to main sports. Oh, hockey is gonna be Krakens, obviously. Now that they're here, I decided I had no loyalties to hockey for anything. So I was like, let's become a Kraken fan. Just like football, I didn't have any loyalty really to football until I moved up here. My dad, I grew up with my dad who was a Rams fan, and so I just never watched the Rams. I just never really got into them. And I would watch the Lions because I was a big Barry Sanders fan when I was a kid. So I would watch the Lions like on Thanksgiving and all those kind of things. And then I moved up to Washington 8 years ago, and everybody was like, "Become a Seahawk fan, become a Seahawk fan." And all my friends. So then I was like, "All right, whatever. I'm tired of being a Lion fan. I know you guys probably both like the Lions if you guys like Detroit stuff. And you guys are gonna think I'm a heathen for it, but I must have been the curse because I left, and then the Lions are now good. I didn't get to experience all this joy you guys have experienced, all the Lions fans have been experiencing. I left when it was still bad, and I became a Seahawk fan, and now the Lions have been better than the Seahawks. So I was your guys' curse. The Detroit Lions fans should thank me for leaving. Yeah, it was. I remember because I was a little kid. I think I have. No, it's at my house. I have a picture of me in my flag football Lions uniform. I mean, I don't really jump teams. I just did that. I wasn't. So I watched the Lions my whole life, right? Because I just would watch them on Sunday, like on a Thanksgiving and all that. And I was never a big NFL fan. I did like the Lions, but I wasn't like a diehard NFL person. Like the Trojans, I watched college football. I would never leave the Trojans. Never ever leave the Trojans. I would never leave the Dodgers because we go to Dodger games my whole life, and I'd never leave the Lakers. But I wasn't really ever of like a diehard or whatever you want to call it. For NFL, I always kind of hated the NFL. But then camaraderie, going over there, like these one guys I was friends with, I'd go to their house. They would all be wearing their Seahawk gear, cheering, having fun, and I'd always like, dang, you know what? That sounds kind of fun. But it's funny because then the Lions became good, so I never got to cheer them on. I still cheer. I cheer for them quietly. I just don't tell anybody. I'll watch Lions games and I'll be like cheering and all that, but I can't let anybody know that I'm still. I have to play the part that I still the Seahawk guy. But if Dan would have been the coach when I was tempted for the transition, I wouldn't have because Dan, he's such a cool dude. He is a cool coach. Detroit is lucky to have him as their coach. I want Detroit to win a Super Bowl. I think it would be good for football. Who do you guys think is the next random sports team, like a team that hasn't won in forever in any sport? Who do you guys think is the next one that's going to win like a championship between basketball, football, and baseball? Let's say that to keep it narrow. So when it comes to like UFC, if there's someone that I'm currently like that's the guy I collect who's like the newer kind of guy, it's gonna be the one that everybody dislikes. I like Bo Nickel. Everybody in the UFC world hates him, and I like him. I like his mentality of wanting to win. And I think I just like being a contrarian. I think he's better than everybody likes to play him off to be. And I think once he figures out to mesh his the general sports way of thinking of doing what it takes to win, not trying to entertain, and can also become a better like stand-up fighter and all that. I think he can potentially be really good. That's why I like him. I always forget his name, but there was the one dude that was like him that everybody hated. He was considered a boring fighter for a while too. Man, he was an Asian dude that used to always wear the karate get up when he'd walk out, and everybody used to think he was boring. And I remember everybody always complaining about him, but I always liked that dude. He reminds me of that guy. I can remember his name right now, which I can't. Yeah, Machida. I liked style, like so. I was super into Stylebender. Like I know everybody was, but I was. I still love that dude. I like anything if he's on a podcast, I'll watch it. Leota. That's what you said, right? Oh, Leo. Yeah, is that who it is? Is that who it is I'm thinking of? Let me look it up right now. If I see his face, I'll know. Yep, that's who it is. You're right. Good guess. You knew exactly who I was talking about, or is that who you're the big fan of that you've always liked? That was a good guess if you like off the information I gave though. If that's what you did. But he's super respected now. But I remember when he came up, everybody was talking trash. Everybody didn't want to watch his fights. Everybody was always like, "Oh, he's so boring." I guess there probably hasn't been a ton of guys that were like that. So I guess it's not too hard to figure out. But if you're a big UFC guy, like you sound like you are, the owner of the shop, he's a big UFC guy. Like the shop is very big on UFC. I'm a mid guy. I'm not a big huge UFC guy. I like it, but it's so hard to stay in the loop with being a baseball guy, a football bat. You know what I mean? Watching all these other sports, and with a wife who doesn't like watching UFC, so it's hard for me to be able to just watch it. Now that Paramount and them are doing their little link up, I might be a better fan, depending on what it costs. So I'm guessing one of the dude I sparred got KOD by Izzy. Oh, really? That's cool. So you actually fight too. That's even more. That's cool too. One of the youngster that works at the counter, he used to do that kind of stuff. He used to do fighting and all that too. Not like any big time stuff, but I know I seen he has pictures on his page and all that. Anybody want to do a personal? We're down to 4 people watching now, so I'm thinking that this is probably the end of the night. It's fun talking to people though. Stuart Air. Oh man. Chin to chin. That sounds rough. Especially by someone that knows how to kick. It's not like getting kicked by someone regular in the chin probably would suck, but one person. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the night. I was hoping we'd get some more personal, but Looks like everybody got bored of our conversation. All right, dude. Well, hopefully you have notifications on and come in when we run more stuff. We have a bit. We ran some UFC Sapphire last week. That was fun in a big mixer, and I have another big multi-sport mixer that has a box of it in it as well that we are going to be trying to fill this weekend. So the next time you see the notification pop up, it'll probably be the break that has that in it, that has a UFC Sapphire box in it. But yeah, you guys have a good one, and probably see you guys tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, definitely Saturday. We'll be on trying to get that multi-sport filled, and then I'll think of some other break to get filled in the meantime as well. That's a smaller scale break. Yeah, man, it is fun. All the guys are all homies. We all hang out, talk. There's two different groups. There's like the local guys, and there's the guys that I've known forever on the internet. But everybody's becoming friends together now, so it's fun. Later, guys.